Welcome, guys. Equity Podcast. Berek here. Got the New Year's here, 2023. What I want to talk about is it's not really goal related, but it kind of is. One of the things that happen during this time is we start reflecting on the previous year and what are we looking for in the new year. And what we see a lot of times is a lot of people that have failed their goals or didn't reach them, or how many times have we heard or it happened to us? I know this has definitely happened to me, is your New Year's resolution and then it falls away really quickly. I haven't done New Year's resolutions in a long time, but there's nothing wrong with them. Anything that gets you going, that gets you started, whatever gets you to start being the type of person you want to be, use that. Right? So if it's a New Year's resolution, then so be it. Let's use it. What we see a lot of times when people start these new goals, start reaching for these new goals, is that they look, all right, I want to lose 40 pounds. How do I do that? I need to work out 5 days a week. I need to be eating salad every day. Like they go from 0 to 100. And then what happens with that? You burn out. You're like, whatever, I can't do this anymore, right? So you last 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever. It's not sustainable. So what was the issue? The issue was intensity. The intensity was too high. It's just like starting at the gym when we talk about it, is we want to see mechanics, consistency, then intensity. It's the same thing. So what we want to do is we want intention over intensity. That's what the crux of all this is going to be about today, is intention over intensity. If we're looking for long-term results, if we're looking for long-term gains, if we're looking for longevity, if we're looking to be the type of person that I want to be in the future, it's about consistency and intention. Going too intense too quickly is how you burn out. It's how you get hurt. It's how bad things happen. Right? If you do Murph on your first day, you're probably not going to have a good time working out. It's too much. You need to build up to that. So instead of thinking, this is what I can do on my best day, think about what can I do on my worst day. Right? And that slowly builds over time. Don't expect your best every single day, because you're not going to get it. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Intention over intensity. So what that means is, what is our intention? Do we want to be a 90-year-old badass still working out in the gym? Do we still want to be mobile, still doing all the things, being active? Well, then maybe we need to bring that intensity down a little bit. Is it I want to get as fit as I can right now? Well, then we can bring that up a little bit. And as we get that consistency, as we start moving with intention, hey, my intention is to be kick ass in my 90s, but I still want to do a little bit of competing, still push myself, see what I'm capable of. Like there's a little bit of both there. That's fine. Just build it up slowly. And if your body starts feeling not right, start pulling it back a little bit, right? Understand, hey, we only need to compete once a week at most once a week, right? We don't need to be competing all the time. What is your intention for the day? What's your intention for the year, for our life, right? We can think about it in different pieces. The other thing that this kind of gets into is, if I'm being intentional about something, instead of focusing on the results, we can start thinking about the practices and the habits that are going to help me get there. What are the practices and habits that I need to establish in 2023 to be the type of person that does that? Based on my intention, in this next year, I want this. In this next 5 years, I want this. In 2023, what do I have to do in order to get there? What habits do I want to start to build? And again, we don't want to start from the best case scenario. We want to start small. You know what? I want to lose some weight. I'm going to focus on, my first focus point is going to be not eating my daughter's leftover food. I don't have to do that, right? That's something small that you can start with. That's simple, right? You don't have to cut out everything else. Just stop eating her food. Or is it just take out one thing? Limit drinks to 2 a week, right? Just start small and then slowly increase that intensity. Oh, now I'm going to meal prep 1 meal a week. Now I'm going to meal prep 2 meals a week, right? Slowly increase that intensity. If you try to meal prep all your meals from day one, you're going to burn out, right? We just don't have the skill set yet. What other practices? I'm going to go to the gym every 3 days a week and make sure I get there on Mondays and Tuesdays in case something happens, right? Set your intention. What would a blank do if I want to be a healthy and fit person? What would a healthy and fit person do right now? What would a competitor do right now? What would a good dad do right now? What would a good mom do right now? What would a business owner do right now? What would the best software engineer do right now? Right? What are the things that are going to help you be that person that you want to be in the future? So, intention over intensity. Intention over intensity. For a single workout, for a week, for a month, for a year, for years. Intention over intensity. Build it over time. Consistency is how we get results. Consistency and intention. Consistency is more important. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Hope you guys get after it. Cheers. Thank you.